Understanding mindfulness in creation, flow, and alignment. What is mindfulness? What do you understand by the word mindfulness? What stands out when the word mindfulness is mentioned? Mindfulness is a state of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It is a powerful tool for creating, aligning with your desires, and entering a state of flow. When practiced consistently, mindfulness becomes a bridge between the inner world of intentions and the outer reality of manifestations. Mindfulness is the practice of deliberately focusing your attention on the present moment with openness, curiosity, and acceptance. It's about being aware of your thoughts, emotions, physical sensations, and surroundings without judgment. The concept is deeply rooted in ancient traditions, like Buddhism, but has been adapted widely in modern psychology, health, and wellness contexts. The philosophy behind mindfulness. Origins. Mindfulness originates from ancient Buddhist meditation practices, particularly Vipassana, which emphasizes insight into the nature of reality. Modern adaptations. Figures like Jon Kabat-Zinn have introduced mindfulness to the West through programs like mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, which integrates mindfulness with science to help manage stress and illness. Eckhart Tolle, a renowned spiritual teacher and author, emphasizes the transformative power of mindfulness in his groundbreaking book, The Power of Now. Central to Tolle's philosophy is the idea that being fully present in the moment is the key to freedom, peace, and self-realization. Let's explore how Tolle and other modern philosophers discuss mindfulness and its profound impact on personal and collective growth. In the essence of The Power of Now, Tolle describes the present moment as the only true reality. He asserts that our minds are often trapped in regret about the past or anxiety about the future, which creates unnecessary suffering. By focusing on now, we break free from mental conditioning and tap into a state of pure awareness. Key ideas from Tolle's philosophy. The present moment is all we have. The past is a memory and the future is a projection. Life unfolds only in the now. Freedom from the ego. The ego thrives on time, attaching identity to past experiences or future aspirations. Mindfulness dissolves the ego, revealing our authentic self. Suffering is optional, pain is inevitable, but suffering comes from resistance to the present moment. Acceptance of now alleviates suffering. Present moment awareness. Being fully engaged in the here and now, rather than ruminating on the past or worrying about the future. Non-judgmental observation. Acknowledging thoughts, feelings, and sensations without labeling them as good or bad. Intentional focus. Bringing conscious attention to activities like breathing, walking, eating, or listening. Acceptance. Embracing experiences as they are, rather than resisting or wishing them to be different. Mindfulness as a concept extends beyond Tolle, resonating with many modern thinkers who recognize its transformative power. Modern philosophy, authors like Eckhart Tolle highlight that the power of now is the key to freedom. Alan Watts. In his work, The Wisdom of Insecurity, Watts argues that humanity's fixation on the future creates chronic dissatisfaction. He champions mindfulness as the antidote to existential anxiety. Thich Nhat Hanh. A global mindfulness teacher, Nhat Hanh describes mindfulness as the practice of coming home to the present moment. His teachings highlight how mindful living nurtures happiness and peace. Deepak Chopra. In the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, Chopra emphasizes mindfulness in decision-making, urging individuals to practice present moment awareness to align with universal energy. Buddhism. Mindfulness is central to the practice of living in the present moment. The Buddha taught that focusing on the now leads to enlightenment. Christianity. The Bible encourages mindfulness through verses like, "Be still and know that I am God," Psalm 46:10, reminding believers to trust and stay present. Islam. The Quran emphasizes reflection and intention, teaching that, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves, in 13:11. Hinduism. The Bhagavad Gita teaches mindful action, advising, perform your duty with a focus on the task, not on the results. The past has no power over the present moment. Eckhart Tolle. Mindfulness is the key to a happy and peaceful life. Thich Nhat Hanh. No valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. Alan Watts. The mind is a superb instrument if used rightly. Misused, it becomes very destructive. Eckhart Tolle. Do every act of your life as though it were the last act of your life. Marcus Aurelius. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Mindfulness isn't difficult, we just need to remember to do it. Sharon Salzberg. Mindfulness liberates us from self-imposed constraints by anchoring our awareness in the now. Here's why it's a gateway to freedom. Mental clarity. When focused on the present, we stop overthinking and experience mental stillness. Authentic living. Mindfulness removes societal pressures, allowing us to live authentically. Inner peace. By not resisting the moment, we find tranquility even amidst chaos. Mindfulness is the only way to change your reality because creation is an inside-out process. When you align your inner world, thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, with your desires, your outer world shifts to match it. Are you mindful of the life you're building every day? What negative thoughts or habits do you need to release? How would your life change if you stayed mindful of your highest goals and values? You need to ask yourself, what do you truly want to experience in your life? Do your daily thoughts align with the reality you want to create? Are you actively nurturing your desires with focused attention? Or are you letting distractions take over? Are you fully present in your life? Or do you often dwell in the past or worry about the future? What moments of your day can you experience more mindfully? How does being present impact your relationships, work, and well-being? Are you fully present in your daily activities, or do you find your mind wandering? What situations trigger automatic, reactive thoughts for you? How often do you pause to reflect on your feelings and bodily sensations? How can practicing mindfulness improve specific areas of your life, like work, relationships, or health? Are you aware of your thoughts and how they shape your reality? Do you feel in control of your emotions and responses, or do they control you? When you set a goal, do you focus entirely on it, or do distractions pull you away? Ask yourself, what do I want to create in my life? The relationship between mindfulness and creation. Creation starts within. Every thought, feeling, and belief you hold in your inner world becomes the blueprint for your outer reality. Being mindful helps you. 1. Clarify intentions. When you're mindful, you know exactly what you want. There's no room for conflicting thoughts. 2. Stay present. Creation doesn't happen in the past or future. It unfolds now. Staying present connects you to the power of the moment. Enter the flow state. Mindfulness allows you to lose yourself in the process where time feels irrelevant and effort feels effortless. This is where creativity flourishes. How to be mindful and stay there. 1. Focus on your breath. Your breath anchors you in the present. Practice deep breathing to calm your mind. 2. Engage your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel right now? Engaging your senses grounds you in the moment. 3. Practice non-judgment. Accept your thoughts and feelings as they are, without labeling them as good or bad. 4. Set daily intentions. Each morning, decide what you want to focus on or create that day. 5. Meditate regularly. Mindfulness meditation trains your brain to stay present and aligned with your desires. A famous story of mindful living in Buddhism. The story of Angulimala. One of the most profound stories in Buddhism about mindfulness and transformation is that of Angulimala, a notorious bandit who became a peaceful monk after encountering the Buddha. The backstory of Angulimala. Angulimala, whose name means garland of fingers, was a feared outlaw. Manipulated by a jealous teacher, he was told that enlightenment would come only if he killed 1,000 people and collected their fingers. Angulimala believed this and began his gruesome mission, striking fear into everyone he encountered. The Angulimala Sutta is a riveting tale from the Buddhist scriptures of a bloodthirsty murderer, who lived during the time that the Buddha walked the earth. Terrorizing the realm of King Pasenadi, Angulimala was known for the garland of fingers that he severed from his victims and wore around his neck. By the time Angulimala met the Buddha, he had already killed 999 people. He was determined to complete his task, with the Buddha as his final target. The turning point: mindfulness in action. One day, the Buddha walked calmly into the forest where Angulimala lived. Despite Angulimala's efforts to chase and attack him, the Buddha continued walking at a steady, mindful pace. Exhausted and confused, Angulimala called out, "Stop, monk!" The Buddha replied, "I have stopped, Angulimala. You too should stop." This statement startled Angulimala, leading him to ask what the Buddha meant. The Buddha explained that he had stopped all harmful actions and was living a life of mindfulness and peace. He invited Angulimala to reflect on his own life and actions. Touched by the Buddha's compassion and wisdom, Angulimala had a moment of clarity. He abandoned his violent ways, renounced his past, and became a monk under the Buddha's guidance. The transformation. As a monk, Angulimala practiced mindfulness and compassion with great dedication. Despite facing hostility from those who remembered his past crimes, he remained calm and focused on living in alignment with Buddhist teachings. Eventually, Angulimala attained enlightenment, demonstrating the transformative power of mindfulness and a compassionate heart. Lessons from Angulimala's story. Mindfulness brings clarity. Even in the darkest moments, mindfulness can help us pause, reflect, and change course. Compassion transforms. The Buddha's non-judgmental and compassionate approach inspired Angulimala to change. The power of the present. Angulimala's transformation began when he became aware of his actions in the present moment. Mindful questions inspired by the story. Are there harmful habits or thoughts you need to stop in your life? Can you approach others compassionately even when they are struggling or have made mistakes? How can mindfulness help you transform your challenges into opportunities for growth? This story reminds us that change is possible with mindfulness, intention, and compassion, no matter how far someone has strayed. Let us learn from Angulimala's journey and apply mindfulness in our own lives. A story of mindfulness from the Bible. Mary and Martha. One of the most well-known examples of mindfulness in the Bible is the story of Mary and Martha, found in Luke 10:38-42. This account highlights the importance of being present and focused on what truly matters. Jesus visited the home of two sisters, Mary and Martha, in Bethany. As a gracious host, Martha busied herself with preparations for their guest, ensuring everything was perfect. On the other hand, Mary sat at Jesus' feet, listening attentively to his teachings. Overwhelmed by the demands of hosting, Martha grew frustrated. She complained to Jesus, asking him to tell Mary to help her with the work. However, Jesus responded gently, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen what is better and will not be taken away from her." This story teaches the importance of mindfulness, being present in the moment and focusing on what truly matters. The busyness of her task consumed Martha, while Mary chose to be still and absorb Jesus' teachings. Key takeaways. Be present. Like Mary, mindfulness involves prioritizing presence over distractions. Focus on the eternal. Jesus emphasized that Mary's choice to listen and connect spiritually held lasting value. Balance is key. While Martha's work was necessary, it became a source of stress because she lost focus on its purpose. Mindful questions from the story. Are you too busy with daily tasks to focus on moments of stillness and reflection? What is the one thing necessary in your life right now? How can you cultivate mindfulness to connect more deeply with your spiritual or personal goals? This biblical account reminds us of the importance of setting aside our worries and prioritizing moments of stillness and presence. Mindfulness isn't about abandoning responsibilities, but aligning them with a deeper purpose. Let this story inspire you to pause, breathe, and focus on what truly matters today. Mindfulness has profound physical, emotional, and psychological benefits. Reduces stress, helps break overthinking cycles and calm the nervous system. Enhances focus, improves attention span and productivity. Boosts emotional regulation, It makes navigating challenging emotions like anger, fear, or sadness easier. Promotes physical health, lowers blood pressure, improves sleep, and reduces chronic pain. Strengthens relationships, encourages empathy and active listening, fostering more profound connections. Repeat these affirmations daily to cultivate mindfulness, presence, and alignment. 1. Presence and awareness. I choose to be fully present in this moment. My mind is calm, my heart is open, and I am here now. I release the past and do not worry about the future. My focus is today. 2. Connection with breath. I breathe deeply and center myself in the present. Each inhale brings me peace, and each exhale releases tension. My breath is my anchor to this moment. 3. Acceptance and growth. I accept this moment exactly as it is without judgment. I trust that all I need is within me now. I am growing, learning, and evolving with each mindful moment. 4. Clarity and focus. My thoughts are clear and my mind is at peace. I focus on one task at a time, giving it my full attention. I honor the power of simplicity and clarity in my life. 5. Gratitude and abundance. I am grateful for this moment and all it holds. The present is a gift and I embrace it fully. I see beauty and abundance in every experience. 6. Alignment with purpose. I align my actions with my highest values and intentions. I trust the process of life and know that I am exactly where I need to be. Each step I take is guided by mindfulness and purpose. 7. Letting go. I let go of distractions and focus on what truly matters. I release all that no longer serves me. Peace flows through me as I surrender to the now. 8. Compassion and self-love. I am kind to myself and embrace each moment as a fresh start. I release self-judgment and replace it with understanding and compassion. My inner world is a sanctuary of peace and love. 9. Empowerment and strength. I can create a calm and mindful life. Every moment is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. I am resilient and capable of facing life with mindfulness and grace. 10. Daily commitment to mindfulness. I commit to living in the present and cherishing each day. Mindfulness is my path to inner peace and happiness. I am fully present in this moment, embracing its possibilities. My thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned with my highest desires. I create my reality by nurturing my inner world with love and clarity. The present moment is my power point, and I embrace it fully. As I focus on what I want, I naturally attract it into my life. I am grateful for today's gift. Start your day with 3 deep breaths while repeating a favorite affirmation. Carry that focus with you, returning to it whenever you feel overwhelmed. Practice mindfulness during quiet moments and everyday tasks like walking, eating, or listening. Spread the light. Take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Hot Spike channel. Together, we're building a community focused on growth, presence, and mindfulness. Let's inspire the world, one moment at a time. Mindfulness is not about controlling the world around you, but about mastering your response to it. By anchoring yourself in the present moment, you create a solid foundation to navigate life's complexities with grace, clarity, and peace. There was once a man named Arjun who dreamed of becoming a writer. He often got lost in daydreams about being a best-selling author, but never wrote a single word. One day, his mentor asked, "What are you doing to align with your dream?" This question changed his life. Arjun began living as if he were already a writer. He created a daily schedule, wrote diligently, and visualized readers enjoying his work. Slowly, his dream took shape. He published his first book, which became a bestseller. Mindfulness is your golden key to unlocking the life you desire. Live intentionally, stay present, and align your inner world with the reality you wish to create. Thank you for joining us on the Hot Spike channel, where we grow and learn together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Someone needs this message to start their journey toward mindfulness and manifestation. Remember to like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe to the Hot Spike channel, where we grow together in wisdom and mindfulness.